This is real life, people. We're in a snow biome till April.
Hey there everyone, my name's GamePar and welcome back to another episode on the InfinityCraft server. Starting out this episode where we start out a lot of our episodes on top of the kelp farm. The reason being is that we are going to be working on one of the items that's down below and behind me here. No, it's not the concrete factory, it's not the sheep, it's not the cocoa beans, it's not the field of sugarcane that's there. It is the cactus that we're going to be working on today. I did a little bit of research, and this kelp farm has been really good to us. But one of the things that I want is really quick XP for repairing my tools because I go through them like crazy. And I mean, we've been getting some really good XP out of the kelp smelting, but I did some research, and kelp only provides about 0.1 XP per kelp that gets smelted. And there's things that just provide much more XP. So I was looking to see what generates the most XP in Minecraft when you smelt it. And, well, diamonds are the most, with 1.0 XP per item, along with emeralds. But there is one renewable resource in Minecraft that produces the same amount of XP when you smelt it, and that is right, it is cactus. So, I think that it is time that we upgrade our manual cactus farm and create an automated cactus farm that will run anytime that these spawn chunks are loaded, and that'll give us a load of cactus. And I mean, we don't even need cactus. We don't need cactus just for XP generation, but we also need it because we need dye, and there's no dye stores available here on the server yet. So we still need to create our own green dye because we need green dye for the green concrete and for the cyan concrete. Sea pickles will give us the lime green that we need, and that is great, but we do need a whole pile of cactus. So I think that's what we are going to do in today's episode. So I think I want the cactus farm to run parallel to the kelp farm back here. I'm not quite sure how big we're going to make it, but I think that these sheep are in the way. Let's see, what could we do about these sheep? I don't want to move them, I don't want to kill them. Maybe we could put them underground. Let's see, is there, how far down here could I go without hitting another... Oh, you are following me, sheep. You're not supposed to follow me. I could probably put the sheep down underground here. That wouldn't be too much of a problem. I am going to get rid of this sheep because it's in the way. And yeah, you're looking to see what happened. If you guys don't do what you're supposed to, you will end up with the same fate as your buddy there. Oh, okay. Let's get above ground here. And then we're going to dig these guys down one level at a time so they don't die on us like that other sheep died. The sheep are gone. All gone. I killed them all. Actually, they were really getting in the way, so I was going to slaughter most of them, keep a couple, but then a couple of them died accidentally, and I ended up with one left and said, there's no point in just having one. So, got rid of them all. We will probably not need sheep again until we have a permanent base going on. So, this is the area that we're going to create the cactus farm in, and I'm going to keep it right next to the kelp farm, keep my GamePar Industries farms together here in the spawn region. So, this is what I am thinking. Let me find the corner here. I'm going to leave 4 blocks in between. And I'm going to set up a corner here. And we'll just do this. Nope, not that. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put this into the ground here so that it's flush. Now, where was my corner again? 4 and then a corner block. There we go. And let's just lay these down here. My idea is this as far as how we're going to collect the cactus that we're producing. We're not going to use the hoppers like we did up at the top of the kelp farm because I don't want to create undue lag. I mean, that's going to create lag up there, but I don't want to create undue lag. Couldn't do anything about the hoppers up in the kelp farm because of the water underneath. There was no way to create a water transportation system, but we're going to try that with this. So water will flow 8 blocks. So if we have a source block of water here, we're going to go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 right here. Okay. Then we're going to have a trough down the center with another water stream inside that's going to push all of the cactus to a central collection area. So then we're going to have another side to the collection area that's here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're going to put a block here and just mark out our corner. So this is how wide the farm is going to be. So there's 16 plus the center block, so 17 blocks where we are going to be growing or collecting the cactus inside, where the water streams will push the cactus into a centralized location. So it's going to be that many blocks wide, but it's going to be expandable however long we want to create this thing. I think it'd be really cool and really interesting to make this just as tall and just as long as the kelp farm. That would kind of just really make a statement as far as the quality and the size of this farm. I don't know that we will need that much cactus, but I mean, if I'm willing to put in the time to build it and do the repetitive work of laying all of the cactus and sand and string that I'm going to need to do, it could be worth it. But we can get a really good farm going just by going part of the way for the time being. So let me get some work done on the foundation of this area, and then we will take a look at what we're going to do about the rest of the farm. The base of the cactus farm is all dug out and lined up, and it is as long as the kelp farm is. Now, like I said, we're not going to fill this thing with cactus all the way down to start with. We'll start at one end, but I want the entire collection system in place so that when we do go to expand the cactus farm, the collection system is already there, ready to go, and we don't have to worry about expanding that. My next task is to take this stone brick and line the collection area on both sides all the way down. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to start working out where I can put sea lanterns on this floor so that they are laid out symmetrically and in a way that is going to be not, bothering me that they are odd numbers here, there, everywhere. Symmetry is my friend, and I'll probably use the kelp farm as a way of lining that up. So let me get this trench in, and I think we don't need to go too far down on the trench. We just want water to stream through here so that the items flow into here, flow into the trench, and end up at the end where we will put a bit of a collection system. So let me get this work done. The sea lanterns in. After they get the sea lanterns in, so basically what's going to happen is if actually let's get this initially lined out here. So if I have a sea lantern here and a sea lantern here, that's actually probably going to be good. And then I'll line them up every third block so that they line up with the posts on the kelp farm. I'm going to do that all the way down, all the way on the other side, and then in between are going to go just stone slabs like this. Yeah, we just need a surface to host the water blocks over there so that they stream down here, push the items into the center location so they can flow down into this block where there will be a hopper and a collection system below. So I've been doing a little bit of work digging out the base of the area, and I'm just going to head up to our old stairwell. If you remember from my very, very early episodes on the InfinityCraft server, this is the way we used to get into our base. And, well, when I was getting a hole dug for the hopper, I dug into this, which means I was a little worried about how we were going to get into the collection area of this farm. But we already have a system already developed here. So that is super awesome. So what we need to do now is get a hopper on to, let's see, water's flowing here, so hopper needs to go right on this block here. So let's get a temporary block. What do I have? Oh, and I went and got some ice. Went to a ice biome and got some ice. So we are going to put a hopper right on that pointing down. Actually, you know what I'm going to need to do is get in behind here to install hoppers. So maybe I should do hoppers and chests before I finish the rest of this. So what I've decided to do here is go for the alternating style of chest placement. So that means that as the chests get filled, they will all just filter down, and I can set it up where it'll run all the way down to the bottom here, which means I can access it very quickly from my base as long as I put enough chests and hoppers in place. So I don't know if we will exactly do that. Sorry about the pause there. Do that right away because it will be rather intense on resources. But yeah, we should be able to set up a really good silo here. Now that we have the initial silo in place, we are going to place our first hopper right there, and then we're going to place down all of the ice, and the ice should help all of the items, all the cactus, flow along here. Then we're going to put stone pressure plates down and water block sources. So let's get this stuff in place. This is my very first time doing a water flow system for moving items. I've never tried it before. I've seen it done, but I have never myself done it before. So I'm really curious how this is going to work out. So water flows 8 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which means pressure plate goes here. I believe that the pressure plate is there in order to stop the water source block that goes here from flowing backwards. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Awesome, we pretty much had exactly the right number of pressure plates. I just made what I could in my hand. Now let's go get some water. Placing down the very first bucket of water, let's see how this goes. Does it go all right to the pressure plate? It does. What if we throw an item in here? Let's just toss a block. It's gonna go and it's gonna flow really well. That is awesome. All right, I just have to put 6 more water sources in. Man, I wish we could have done this with the kelp farm. It would have been so much better than having to use all those hoppers. Unfortunately, there just was no way that I could see to do it. Here we go. All the water source blocks are in, and as you can see, it takes it right up to the hopper. So we're going to go down to this end. We're going to throw the bucket in, and if this has worked out properly, then the bucket should end up in the bottom chest for our starter silo. So let's see it go. Oh, it's going fast. Oh, sweet. Huh, you can't even keep up with it. That's amazing. Yeah, it works. Awesome. Now, the next step is going to be actually building up the cactus farm itself, and this is going to take a very, very long time to do. But let's get this sorted. Okay, I should have I've got stone bricks here. Why don't I use stone slabs instead of stone brick slabs, because I have lots of these made up. And I think I made a bunch up accidentally, so I want to make sure I use those up, and I think those will look decent. So let's get this on here, and then I'm going to put sand on top of this, and then we're going to get whatchamacallit. We're going to get cactus on top of that. I need to fill this entire area with these slabs, and so I think the best approach for me to do is just run a whole line down here and then break the ones every second one, because it's just going to be too difficult trying to do it any other way, and I think this is going to be my fastest route to it, as long as I don't break the wrong slab. Here we are once again at the top of the kelp farm, looking down at the soon-to-be cactus farm, and I've got all the slabs in place. So the next step is to actually build the functioning portion of this farm, which means every single one of these slabs is going to have sand on top with cactus on top of that, and in between there's going to be string. Now, this is not in my design. This is not a new design that's been around for a while. Don't really know where it came from, but I think resource-wise it's going to be the one that's going to work well for us because we do have this double spider spawner where we can get loads and loads of string. So I think that's going to work well. Now, originally I was thinking I was going to do these width-wise strips in the farm. However, looking at it now, I think it's going to be pretty beneficial to do the long ways strips. And you know what that means? That means it's time for crazy GamePar mode. Crazy GamePar mode is where we don't do anything on a small scale. I don't know if you've noticed that or not yet. I generally don't do things on a small scale. I go big. So I think that we are going to actually do the entire farm, which is going to take some time. What I might do is just start off with one side and go from there, at least for today's episode, because this is going to be a lot of off-camera grinding for me. I could do a third-person time-lapse, but I think that this is just going to take way too much time for a third-person time-lapse. So I think that I am going to just kind of go at it and get it done. However, before I go off for probably the next couple days installing sand, cactus, string, sand, cactus, string, it might be beneficial to put the water underneath so that, one, if I fall off, I don't die, and two, as we start building this thing, it will start producing. So if we put the water in place under the slabs, then as we build it and as the farm is producing, it's producing cactus that we are then going to need to build the farm. So I think that might be a smart idea. Water is all in place. Now, this is the time that I go off AFK for quite a while and start just installing the sand, the cactus, and the string. So for you, it'll be a matter of a few seconds. For me, it's probably going to be 2 or 3 days. See you in a little while, everybody. I wasn't planning on recording right now, but look at this. PigCart is on. I have some business to attend to, but also look at this. It is starting to produce. It is producing well. Now, I know what you're saying. It's not the most efficient cactus farm out there, but you know what? Given the size of this thing, I'm not really too worried about it. I do know that the further up you go, there's more chance that cactus will die on, like, get destroyed on other cactus. But I really don't think that's going to be too much of a problem, given the fact that we just are going to have such a large volume of cactus being produced. So if we lose some from here and there, I'm not too concerned. But we've got rockets. We have this thing. And we are going to quickly run through the nether and head over to PigCart's place. Well, he's not at his base, so I'm going to check the end. I know he's been working on a ender farm out here. And we'll see if we can find him. I've got the tag in my hotbar now. Let's see what we can find. Okay. I think his ender farm is this way. Ooh. Oh, good thing there's a block there. I almost fell off. Am I seeing any name tags? Looking for name tags. Should have worn a pumpkin. I don't really want to go out. Ooh! Okay! Looks like we have found a PigCart. What is he doing? Doesn't he know he can get obsidian from my obsidian void shop? Okay, because you are not getting your obsidian from the obsidian void shop, Mr. Cart, I think I am going to punish you by giving you the tag. Now, where did I see him? He's at one of these pillars. Hello? Hello? Yeah, this is for you. I have a gift for you. Yeah. Come on. Take it. Take it! Is your inventory full? That's yours. I think you left it somewhere. Goodbye. I have been up here AFKing, allowing this to grow and allowing the kelp to grow, and I have experienced 3 separate creeper explosions up top here. 2 were right on top of this platform when I was coming out of here, and 1 was completely while I was AFK, blew up the signs here, blew up part of this wall, water was flowing down, shulker boxes were missing, and I mean, this is a real pain, so I think it is time that we are going to do something about it. What are we going to do about it? Well, I think that we are going to go visit that cat shop over there and place an order to rent for ourselves some cat protection against creepers, because I don't want this stuff exploding all the time. Let's go into... Oh, somebody left the door open. Let's go into Rent-A-Cat and see how this works. All right. Go downstairs and choose up to 3 cats. Write the names, rental period, or packages in one of the books. Cat insurance is optional. Sign the book. Place it in the receipt chest. Place your payment in the chest mark. Payments, thank you for using Rent-A-Cat. Okay, let's take a look. This is a sample book. This is the Rent-A-Cat book. Let's see how this thing works, because I haven't done this yet. Rent-A-Cat, the cat rental service provided by the Art Book 35. This book details everything you need to know about this service, so please read carefully. Rent-A-Cat allows players the opportunity to rent any cat that is bred from one of my highly praised show cats. Each cat is bred from Spike, my tuxedo male, and Jenny, Jelly, or Fruin, I'm not sure how you say that. Anyway, all 3 cat breeds, Tuxedo, Orange, Tabby, and Siamese, are available to rent. How it works: any player can rent up to 3 cats. Players are welcome to choose any 3 cats. For example, you can rent 2 Orange Tabbies and 1 Tuxedo, or 1 of each breed, or 3 from 1 breed, etc., etc., etc. So why would you want to rent a cat? It's simple, really. Cats are the most powerful defense against creepers. Well, that's what we need them for. They also make lovely companions who will sit comfortably in your home and keep you company. The nice thing about these cats is that unlike cats you would tame in the wild, these ones will never stop guarding your possessions. They will not jump on chests or beds and will not run all over the place. They are perfectly behaved. Pricing. Prices are based on the amount of time you are renting the cats, not how many cats you are renting or what breeds they are. 1 day 4 ender pearls, 7 days 16 ender pearls, 1 month 4 blaze. We offer long-term rented cat packages. 4 month rented cat package, 1 diamond. 6 month rented cat, 2 diamonds. 12 month rented cat package, 4 diamonds. All packages include 3 cats, 1 from each breed, 1 Siamese, 1 Orange Tabby, 1 Tuxedo. Terms and conditions. Renters have the option to return all rented cats at the end of their rental period, or they can extend their rental. Rental periods extensions cost the same as the original rental period, depending on which time period or packages are selected. All cats must be returned to the Art Book 35 at the end of the rental period in the condition in which they were given to the renter. Cats with changed names, cats that have died, cats that have been lost, will require a fee from the renter of 6 diamonds, no exceptions. If the renter is unable to pay the fee described above, they will not be allowed to rent any more cats until the fee is paid. Thank you for your interest in Rent-A-Cat, and we look forward to doing business with you. Rent-A-Cat Insurance. Cat insurance is a special feature that you purchase at the time requesting your cats. Cat insurance ensures that ensures the cats you are given, so that if they die in your care, either accidentally or purposefully, you will not have to pay 6 diamond fee. Cat insurance costs 3 diamonds. All right, so I think that we need to do a couple packages here. 4 diamonds for 12-month Rent-A-Cat package. Okay, let's take a look at the sample book here. Let's see. How do we do this? Cat name, rent period, or package, cat insurance. Yes, no. Okay. So let's do this. I need cats to guard my kelp farm. Creepers have been creeping, and explosions have been exploding, and damage has been damaging, or whatever. I would like 2 packs of cats stationed around my kelp farm with 2 at each end. I will be renting cats for 1 year. GamePar. All right. That goes in the receipt? Payments? Receipts. Okay, there we go. Let's put that in there. Did that work? Did that work? Oh, I have to sign it, don't I? I need cats. Sign and close. All right. 4 diamonds per package, so 8 diamonds for the cats. 3 diamonds per package, I would assume, for the cat insurance. All right. Is there an ender chest here? No ender chest. Where am I supposed to get my diamonds from? No ender chest down here either. I have gone next door to Alex's house and gotten my diamonds out of an ender chest, so let's do this. So, we are doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Now, I'm not sure if that's 3 diamonds per cat for the cat insurance or 3 diamonds per rental package. So, Alex, if I'm doing this wrong, let me know and I will fix it. Look at this! Quick service! Man, the service provided by this rented cat is definitely up there. I just put the request in not too long ago, and we are already getting cats in place. That is perfect, I believe. Yeah, let's see if the art book is over here. If Alex. Yep, there's Alex. And, yeah, this should be really helpful. Welcome, cats, to GamePar Industries. I hope that you enjoy your time here. Also, working on the I was about to say kelp farm, but that's a kelp farm. This is a cactus farm. I know that this is not a lossless system, and so what I've decided to do is you can cram a whole pile of cactus in here, and I've been watching it, and when the cactus break off, they break off to the side. They don't tend to fall down this way on top of the cactus below here. So I've eliminated a row of cactus here, and I will eliminate, how am I doing this? I will eliminate every second row, I believe. So this row, and no. Yeah, I'm going to eliminate these 2 rows and this row. So there's going to be 4 rows in each. And I'm going to have the glass divider in between. I won't need a glass divider here, but I'll have a glass divider here, and I'll have a glass divider here, and this should be enough space in between that cactus is not going to fall on top of another one. So I will only have 4 rows, but I can go high with this, and this should really produce a ton of cactus. So yeah, I think this is going to work. I think this is going to be a good modification. There's options where you can put glass panes all the way around, and I think that's really going to be a pain. I think putting a glass partition here is going to be a great way to get the cactus to be more lossless without being a pain to place everything. Plus, placing this glass partition here allows me to place this row of cactus much more easily. So I think this is going to... We're getting rid of 4 rows, essentially, of cactus, but I can go high, and I'm gaining a lot less loss. So that's the way I'm going to go, I think. I must be an absolute glutton for punishment because, yeah, I'm looking at this now, and something weird has happened with these water streams. So I think I'm actually going to tear all of this down, including the wall, and expand the farm by 1 block on either side. I'm going to put ice here, so that the water streams will go to here, slide along the ice into this water channel, and then this won't affect this water stream, because we're getting some funky stuff happening here with the water streams. Yeah, so much work is all gonna come crashing down. We've got this all taken care of as far as the collection area. I have widened this all out by 1 block on each side. I've put the ice here, which means that if we throw in an item, say a piece of sand, for example, flows over, in, and down. So that is working perfectly. The only catch is going to be if something lands directly onto these pressure plates. I'm not quite sure how to take care of that. Because if something lands... let me try to see if I can throw something directly on here. Something lands directly on that pressure plate, it is not going to move forward. So, yeah, I'm not quite sure. It looks like we might have some loss, or maybe some items flowing down here will push it along, maybe? Perhaps. We'll have to see how that goes. But I think the adjustments that we are making are going to reduce our loss to the point where a few that land directly on there aren't really going to matter in the grand scheme of things. My next job is to start getting the cactus farm area installed on this side, and here I go again. Cactus, sand, string, cactus, sand, string, cactus, sand, string. Well, it's only been a second or so for you. 2 whole days have passed for me, and I've made some progress. In fact, half the farm is installed, except for the side area here, and I made a couple adjustments that I want to quickly show you. So let's fly down here and have a look. We're still having some issues with some of the cactus bunching up, but the majority of the cactus is flowing down here. Now, we had some dead spots where cactus would flow and it would just get stuck here when we had the pressure plates, which was causing some issues, especially when cactus would come along and it would just bunch up here because of the stacking, like the random item stacking issues. I've been playing around with this ice, packed ice, and blue ice, and it just keeps seeming to get stuck for some reason. So I might play around with the different kinds of ice a little bit more. I'm thinking I might go back to the blue ice, at least that way if it flows across it'll get pushed back again. I'm not sure, I'm not kind of settled on this, but for dealing with these dead spots, I did some research online and discovered that if I put a slab here, fence gate, and water source, it catches the items coming in on what would have been a dead spot and allows the items underneath to flow through, and it pushes everything down. So that's working out a lot better. We have 2 sections. Well, let me head down this way and we will see. We have 2 sections of cactus in. It's looking really good. So there's 1 section, and I've used a glass wall so that it catches anything that's popping off and sending it directly down to the water streams. This way we'll have a little bit less loss. This is not a lossless design, but we're talking volume here, everybody. Pure, unadulterated cactus volume. And this thing is going to produce like mad. So we are going to put another glass wall here so that nothing falls down directly onto the ice section here, which means we are going to go through a load of glass. I put in a request with the glass shop for it to be restocked, so we are going to drop loads of diamonds over there. Yeah, so this is looking pretty good. I'm going to continue working on this project in between episodes, and hopefully we'll be able to get the entire thing done next time you see me. But that is all the time that I have for today's episode. If you have enjoyed this episode, please hit that like button. If you're new to my channel or haven't done so yet, why not hit that subscribe button today and make me a very happy GamePar. As always, please do take a moment and check out the channels of the other InfinityCraft members. It is well worth your time. Links in the description, and you can check the right-hand side of my YouTube homepage. They're all listed there too. But for now, this has been GamePar, playing on the InfinityCraft server. Have a great day, everyone.